Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. It's the first game in the month of June between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Miguel Gonzalez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to see the skills of Rusney Castillo on display. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, something to watch for. He has not been effective this year on the road. In fact, much worse on the road than he has been at home. So we'll see what happens here in this one.
Manny Machado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Adam Jones will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
And, of course, also in the top 10 in home runs and RBIs this season. One of the most feared hitters in the game.
Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. He's still without a stolen base this season, which is baffling. I don't know if it's a coaching issue or if he just needs to be more aggressive when he gets on base, but this team needs him to start taking advantage of his speed.
Porcello's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no score. Travis Shaw will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Into the windup and the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Dustin
Pedroia will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Batting six.
Blake Swihart takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Rusney Castillo stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. In for a strike. It's one. Shot towards. It's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Chris Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Josh Rutledge set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Xander Bogaerts will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the... Chris Davis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Porcello into the windup. First pitch on its way. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average coming in at 266, 7 homers, and 16 RBIs. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. Shaw gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 6.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. Right fielder,
Jimmy Paredes will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Drilled to first. Shaw is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Boston third. And in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Jonathan Scope will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Swihart scoops it up. A quick out number 1.
batting ninth, the shortstop.
J.J. Hardy will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can tell why. He's only had 5 hits in his last 10 games. That just adds to the mediocrity.
Porcello has his target. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So it goes without saying, these guys look forward to every start he makes. More often than not, he's going to put them in a position to get a W. He's doing that again so far in this one.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Tap fouled at home plate. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dustin Pedroia is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Dustin Pedroia.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a stop at 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You gotta wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And the count will be full. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Rusney Castillo. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. And here is Adam Jones now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Rutledge is there. Pedroia on to first, a double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then 1 pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Chris Young heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Hardy is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Josh Rutledge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. David Ortiz digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 2-1. Mark Trumbo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Chopped foul right at home plate. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those two off-speed pitches he saw. But the one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Pedroia on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
So stepping in, J.J. Hardy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a relay to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. Travis Shaw makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Travis Shaw.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting number.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Dustin Pedroia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Blake Swihart, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Adam Jones gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And, you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Stepping in now, number 44. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
First baseman, number 19.
Chris Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. 6 innings complete. Rusney Castillo will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Chris Young will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Wieters gonna have to hurry. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Josh Rutledge steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Ripped on the ground to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Matt Wieters steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Therefore, it is Young, and he's got it for the first out. Mark Trumbo will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jimmy.
Stepping in, Jimmy Paredes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Adrian Quezada will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. To third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Number 34, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Scope will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And on one pitch, he's retired. J.J. Hardy will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Manny Machado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Travis Shaw will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Sliced hard on the ground, and that'll get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal, and others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Catcher,
Blake Swihart started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Rusney Castillo strides to the plate with two gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base. In there, strike one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Paredes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a... Anthony Varvaro will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Adam Jones is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Number 44 comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped at the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman,
Chris Davis has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
number 32.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Michael Givens will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Josh Rutledge gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Davis in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jackie Bradley Jr. strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Jackie Bradley.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. David Ortiz will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Trumbo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pablo Sandoval will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Mark Trumbo will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and 2.
2 strikes.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3 and 2.
And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Right fielder.
Jimmy Paredes strides in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, He's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Jonathan Scope will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
He's set. Here it comes. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, Rutledge. One down.
Well, I think you'd take your chances here on just about anything except a pop-up or a strikeout. And sure enough, this becomes a huge out as this winning run has to stay anchored there at third base.
J.J. Hardy will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Junichi Tazawa will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Manny Machado will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch. Travis Shaw comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit hard to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher,
Blake Swihart digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he obviously hasn't learned from his previous at-bat. You've already struck out 3 times. Don't be afraid to wait for strikes.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. One last. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Craig Kimbrell.
Adam Jones will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Kimbrell's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Swihart is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Standing in now, number 44. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Steve Tollison will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Chris Davis comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 4-3. Good night from Baltimore.
4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.